Research on pastures and forages is a continuing effort in the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture. Today I have with me Garry Lacefield, who's an extension specialist in forages, and Garry is headquartered at the West Kentucky substation at Princeton. Garry, what are a few of the things you're looking at?
Well, Garvin, we're looking at all areas of forage production for the livestock of the state. And what we're standing in now is some research that we are continuing this year, and we'll probably continue next year. But basically, this is a Bermuda grass sod. And Bermuda grass is not a widespread grass in Kentucky, but at present there's a lot of interest in it. It's a plant that produces the best during the hotter months of the year. It's a warm season plant, but it has a rather short growing season. It's starting to grow here now, but by frost it'll all be gone. So one of our particular interest is trying to introduce some other crops, other plants that'll grow in combination with Bermuda grass to give us a much longer grazing season and also give us some production during the times when Bermuda is dormant. So what we have in this particular test, we have some different legumes and grass combinations. We have crimson clover, which is a winter annual legume. It does quite well here. It's not as productive as we'd like, nor does it have the regrowth after we harvest it. So that's one we're looking at. We have no problems as far as winter hardiness. Another one we're looking at is Uchi arrowleaf clover. This is one that's real hot in the south right now. It's really doing a good job down there, and it has done well here. However, at present, we don't think it's going to really do a good job because it comes on too late. By the time the arrowleaf clover is up where we can graze it, our red clovers are about the same state. So unless it has something to offer that'll beat red clover or come on earlier, it really doesn't have a real potential. But we are taking yield data. We are looking at this. Another legume that we have in this study is the big flowered vetch. This is a plant that has been selected here in Kentucky, and it's one that has done a real good job. It hasn't been released yet, but it's looking real good in our test. So those are the three legumes, winter annual legumes, that we are working with. We're also looking at some rye, and we're looking at the perennial legumes, red clover and ladina clover.
Garry, you've had the chance to test the effects of winter, as you mentioned here. Any observations at this point?
Well, on the clovers, we have had no problem as far as winter survival. Now, Bermuda grass in general, we do have a variety test on Bermuda here, and we might note at this point, Garvin, that Cali Bermuda grass is one that most people have heard about. There's been a lot of publicity on this plant, and we have had it in test here, and at present, it has not survived the winter. So, at least for this time in Kentucky, I would not recommend Cali for Kentucky. I think we're too far north. The plant is just not going to be able to survive the winters here. Now Midland is our basic Bermuda grass that we're using in this area of the state, and it's the only one we're recommending at this point. However, we are testing some others.
Are you also looking at fescue?
Oh yes, we have a lot of fescue. On the station here, we have about 100 acres that we have renovated this spring with the new machine, and they're looking real good, even though we had some dryness or some real dry periods back a month or so ago, but they're looking real good. And of course our basic grass in Kentucky is still fescue, but the Bermuda is just another area. We're trying to look at all possibilities to try to put the best forage program we can together for the farmers of this state.
And research is really continuing here, and it's been going on for quite a while.
And will probably continue for some time to come.
Thank you, Garry. My guest has been Garry Lacefield, who's extension specialist in forages in the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture. He's headquartered at the West Kentucky substation at Princeton. And I'm Garvin Quinn for the UK Cooperative Extension Service.